What's good, people? Right back at you. Unfortunately, with bad news. If you notice, my tank is a little cloudy. That's because I had to do a partial water change. Why do you say I had to do a partial water change? It's because last night I noticed that my Niger trigger had the puffy, cloudy eye. And I knew that, that in some ways that fresh water and salt water are similar. What you have to do is you turn the heat up. And basically the heat, and I added, my tank was a little low, so I added, a little bit more salt water. And I also know that salt also cures a lot of diseases, just like fresh water. So I did that. Woke up in the morning, cut the light on real quick to check on the Niger. Niger was clear. Cloudy eye, gone. Everything perfect. But my decision, well, not my decision, but the one dumbass thing I forgot to do and that I didn't do was cut the heat down. Yes. So, when I came home, he was laying down. The cold tang and the Niger were the only ones swimming. And if you remember, I had a Flamingi tang in here. Well, my boy died, man. I had to take a loss with him. My homeboy Freck died. Yo, I'm sick right now. Like really, I'm really sick right now because that was probably my favorite fish. Then I looked around and found that my freckled hawk died. He was my least favorite fish. I really didn't take it as I'm really not mad about that because he was a nuisance. He was killing all the chromis, and every night he would go after them, try and attack them. So right now, everybody's doing a lot better. But the fox face, he'll darken up, he'll turn yellow. But that's all he'll do for right now. But he was just swimming around. So my guess is he's going to take a minute to really get, back to himself. But what I did was I did a water change with not cold water, not warm, not cool water, but a little cooler than what it was in my tank. Since it was already 85 degrees. Now my temperature is about up to, I set the thermometer to about 70, it's about like 77 right now. But I had to embarrass myself because, any other time I'm showing, I got a new fish, but I made a bonehead mistake. And the reason why I'm making this video is not only to embarrass myself because I'm really pissed off at myself right now. I mean, really pissed off because that Flamingi, I had him for almost about 6 months, and he was getting big. But hopefully no one else will ever make this mistake. I'm really just pissed off at myself for that one. I mean, I got a good deal on the Flamingi. Big shout outs to Pets Plus. I only spent $25 on him when I brought him. I mean, but still, he was my favorite fish. He was the best, the baddest fish in my tank to me. As far as the little blue freckles and everything, I may end up buying another one. I miss him already, man. This shit is crazy. Yo, this saltwater thing. If you're in the saltwater, it's addictive. I'm sorry, it's beyond anything. Freshwater is garbage compared to this, man. I'm sorry, I can never have another freshwater tank. But as you see, everybody's doing better. Like he was in bad shape too. Everybody was breathing all hard. They doing better now. Just that I'm trying to. Hopefully, he can get better. Let me stick my hand in the tank, make him move around. Yeah, I just gotta be careful with him because he's venomous. You see his color's changing back now. So my guess is he'll be okay. So basically, I did a partial water change. I cleaned my gravel, even though I did it last week. What I may start doing, I may just start doing weekly water changes, but I don't want to really disturb too much of the bacteria in my tank. So I don't know. You know, if you have any comments, you know, suggestions, you know, hit me up, let me know. But I'm really like, really pissed off at myself that I left that heat up after I saw the Niger was great. I should have just turned the heat down this morning, like I thought I was, or like I should have done, because I'm just really pissed off at myself. You see the Niger, no more cloudy eye. You got a part in the bubbles right now. That's because the protein skimmer. And then the only reason it's bubbling because I did the partial water change. You know how it is with fresh water. So, and plus I'm in right now the process of getting a RO system. Yes, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I've been using tap water. Now I have a friend of mine who ran a frag system with tap water. Yes, she had live coral reef tank with frags. I mean, with tap water. She said she had it for 10 years. She used nothing but tap water. But, you know, water's the big thing with salt water. So I'm not really going to take too many chances with this too much longer with dealing with just tap water. But I treat it with this stuff right here. Prime. But sad part is I check the levels. As you see, the levels were great. Just the damn heat was too damn hot. I'm just like really just baffled. Like, well, I guess I'll see y'all later, man. Yeah, man, my boy Freck, man. Freck was the highlight of this tank to me. Alright. Oh yeah. I don't know if you noticed too. The lemon pill, he's gone too. But he died last week. Now, I've noticed something about that lemon pill when I first brought it. He didn't eat for the first 3 days. That fourth day, he started eating. He was good. He was good for about two weeks. Then I noticed he was a little sickly. Then he died. But I didn't know when I brought him that he was new to the store. Rule number 1, salt water. Always keep them in the store for at least a week. Trust me. Trust me. Always keep them in the store at least a week and make sure they eat before you buy them. I just cleaned that also, just to make sure, you know, everything, keep all my nitrates and ammonia levels down, because right there, all types of food and everything goes in there, so it starts to rot and rot. So you gotta be careful with this. If you have one of these, JBJ, UV sterilizer, be careful with them. Make sure that you clean them, routine maintenance. All right, I'm out of here this time for real. I holla.